Good morning, John Glenn. Today is Monday, February 13th, 2023. I'm Gavin, and this is the view from the Falcon's Nest. Congratulations go out to the 2023 Homecoming Queen and King, seniors Emma Borton and Bryson Hanna. Special thank you goes out to all the people behind the scenes who made last week's festivities possible. Congratulations also go out to Coach Travis Hanna on the homecoming victory over Jimtown following his rousing pep talk Friday afternoon. We now have 16 days until students here at John Glenn take the SAT, most of whom will be taking it for the first time. The math help sessions will continue tonight at tomorrow in Mrs. Davis's room. In today's Ready Set SAT, we take a look at the importance of having a test strategy for the SAT. By now, you may have heard that you should fill in all answers, even if you don't know the answer. But here are some other tips you may have not heard. First, read the directions before you start each section and make sure you know what every question is asking before you answer. Second, since the test is scored by a machine, make sure there are no stray marks on your test that could be considered answers. Third, since easy questions usually precede hard questions, make sure you do the easy questions first. Finally, budget the time you want to spend on each portion, and it's okay to bring a watch with you. As you go through the test, you may want to make sure you're filling in the right circles for the corresponding questions. And remember, your first response to a question is usually going to be correct. And that's today's Ready, Set, SAT. A new club is forming for students interested in playing Dungeons & Dragons or interested in learning how to play D&D. The group meets from 3 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. in Mrs. Mejia's room every other Wednesday. If this interests you, please sign up with Mrs. Mejia during the passing periods. The next meeting will be Wednesday, February 22nd. The P7 Club is new to John Glenn. It is a club that uses the Bible to help students with their lives. We'll meet every Wednesday at 3:30 in Mrs. Stoner's room. Purdue University at Fort Wayne will be hosting an annual spring campus visit on Sunday, February 26th, 2023, from 10:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. You can learn more and sign up at pfw.edu/szvd or see Mrs. Rippey at the guidance office. The winner of the Valentine's Day drawing for the Media Center is Lainey Day. Congratulations to Lainey. Please pick up your prize in the Media Center. Now to weather with Tristan.
Good morning, John Glenn, and today for the weather, it's going to be sunny with a high of 48 and a real feel of 28. Winds will be coming in at 7 miles per hour from the west and southwest. And now for the weekly forecast. On Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 48. On Wednesday, it's going to be windy with a high of 54 and a low of 35. And on Thursday, it's going to be rainy with a high of 43 and a low of 24. Now to the main desk with sports.
Glenn rewarded a big crowd with a homecoming victory over Jimtown on Friday night. The Falcons got off to a hot start as Joe Schrapp hit his first 5 shots, totaling 16 on the night. Bryson Hanna benefited from the offensive glass, grabbing 6 offensive rebounds, leading to 20 on the night. Joey Shue filled the stat sheet with 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists, and fellow junior Carson Kruger had 6 to go along with 9 rebounds. Glenn committed just 5 fouls on the night and racked up a season-high 15 assists against just 10 turnovers. Glenn will take on Knox next Tuesday. The field is set for the Sweet 16 remaining girls basketball teams in the IHSAA tournament. And 4A this Saturday semi-state will be held at Huntington, where Fort Wayne Snyder will play Fishers, and undefeated and top-ranked South Bend, Washington takes on Lake Central. In John Glenn's Class 3A, number 1 Twin Lakes will play Hamilton Heights in the LaPorte semi-state. In the other game, Tippecanoe Valley, which defeated John Glenn for the sectional championship, will play Fairfield. In the 2A semi-state at Logansport, Andrean plays LaPel, and Central Noble will face Lafayette Central Catholic. In 1A, the semi-state games at Frankfort will pit Tri versus the only remaining losing team in the country in the tourney, Tri Central in Game 1, and Bethany Christian against Washington Township in Game 2. Championship games will be held at 8 p.m. Saturday at those sites. The winners will advance to the state championship games in Indianapolis. Bentley Whitmer recorded the only mat victory for the John Glenn wrestlers in Saturday's East Chicago semi-state for John Glenn. In Friday's sports report, we omitted the name of Mason Cobelt, who also competed for Glenn along with Brody King. Congratulations to the coaches, wrestlers, and fans who supported the team throughout the year. There should be great things happening again next year for the wrestling team. Now to lunch with Tristan.
Today for lunch, we're going to have barbecue chicken, a hamburger patty, a California blend, garlic roasted rosemary potato, diced peaches, and a variety of fresh fruits. That's all we have for today, Falcons, and have an amazing day.